大家，今天我要给你读一个故事，名字是《Undersea Mystery Club》系列，《Trouble with the Treasure》第二个。刚才我给妈妈读了第一本是《Undersea Mystery Club》The Problem of the Playground by Courtney Carbone, illustrated by Moaning Demmer. Epic Originals. For my mermaid friends, Naturala and Coraline, keep exploring CBC. 1. It was spring cleaning day in Aquamarina, and all of the Undersea city was busy, dusting, sweeping, and tidying. The sun was shining, and sea flowers were blooming outside of Violet's window while she was stuck inside until her room was clean. If only mermaids have magical powers, she said to Dusty, the starfish that lived on her ear. Then I could snap my fingers and the whole place would be clean. Naturally, Violet had been spending all of her free time reading about pirates and shipwrecks. That was why her room had gotten so messy. She sighed and picked up a library book called Alice to Aquamarina. It was full of maps, renting the one pinnacle point, which is the oldest part of the city. Tap, tap, tap. Someone knocking at her back room door. Come in, Violet yelled. The young Noah with a long emerald tusk appeared in her doorway. Wally! Violet was fumbled to have a surprise visit from her best friend. Hey, Violet, Wally replied. What shame doing? You swim into your room carefully, trying to invite a green pile of clothes. Want to play hide and seek? Yeah, Violet exclaimed. This was one of her favorite games. One creature would hide, and then the other would look for them. But I have to clean my room first. Okay, Wally said. He took a bag of cigarette cookies out of her backpack. Want one? He asked. Sure, Violet replied. Catching the cookie, he tossed her away. Violet moaned. The mirror of Aquamarina peeked into the room. Hi, you two, she said with a smile. How's the tidying up going? Violet looked at papers overflowing her tusks. Toys scattered all across her floor, a large pile that had been there so long that it might be home to new life form. I think I like summer fall and winter dusting, but then I like spring cleaning, she said. I can help, Molly offered. The two of us together can get it done twice off as fast. He used his tusk to sweep a bunch of puzzle pieces off a table and back into the box. 100 pieces. Violet smiled. Any friend could help make a mess, but only the best kind of friend would help clear one up. Looks you have off to a good start, her mom said. I will be back in a bit to collect anything you want to donate. Okay, let's do this, Violet said, getting a second wind. She tossed a bunch of jewelry, spools, metals, and baby paper into a bin. Together, she and Wally worked together and back in order. Within an hour, the room was spotless. Wow, almost spotless. Violet carefully was covered with twinkling dots. Violet, covered with dots. Violet's mom came back into the room with a box of Donuts looks great, she said. Before you go outside, do you have anything you want to give away? Yes, Violet replied. She pointed to a bin of photos, medals, and drawings. Her mom frowned. Why are you getting rid of those things? She asked, sorting through the piles. They bring back lots of memories. Ah, Violet groaned. I'm too old for this stuff, Mom. Star, Violet. But you might want it someday, her mom replied. History is important and our past helps us better understand who we are. She smiled as she held out a baby picture of Violet and Wally. I wondered how you what is or isn't important to you, she said, but just think about it some more before you getting rid of this stuff for good. I will, Violet said, but as soon as her mom left, she stuffed the Atlas to aquamarine and book to her backpack. The moment for Wally to follow her out the door, it was time to explore. Chapter 2. Violet and Wally swim out into a cold, cut water all over town. Ocean creatures were cleaning out their shops and homes. None of the stores, except the astronauts, were cleaning out the buildings where they lived and worked. I want to show you something, Violet said. He swirled a pile of recycle near the crowd. What? Wally asked. Follow me. I want it to be a surprise. They swam through town. Along the way, they passed the school, the village hall, the library, and the new playground that they had helped rebuild a couple of weeks before. Fish of all sizes squirming as they played on the shiny new equipment. They swim and swim and swim some more. Are we almost there? Wally asked. Almost, Violet replied. They kept swimming. The water got colder, and the shadows grew longer until they were on the outskirts of the city. Finally, when Wally thought he couldn't swim any farther, Violet shouted, We are here! We are here! There he is, as it looked to him like the sport they had come with tiny emotions. Taking no point, Violet replied. The earliest known part of Aquamarina, not to be in a perfect place for hide and seek. Isn't it cold? I shivered. Naturally, he said. Violet laughed. I will hide and you will seek, she said. This will be home base. She pointed to a large rock near a claw. Violet covered his eyes with her flippers and began to count to 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're counting too fast. Violet interrupted. Oops, he said. I'll start over. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you're counting too slow. Okay. Wally replied, I'll count more medium. Wally began to count more medium, and Violet swam off as quickly as she could. She kept coming along with Wally until she could no longer hear him. Then she started counting alone in her head. Violet passed by several good hiding spots, hoping to find the very best one. Soon she found herself deep in the underwater twitches. She passed a big dark cave. It was the ideal hiding spot. I crouched down just inside the mouth of the cave and waited.